Western female video game characters have gotten ugly, and it's sad because I, like so many other people, just want to see attractive characters in my games. And funny enough, Japanese social media users have been destroying Western games and the way females look in them. I have a few different things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media so you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and live streams I create, consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So I wanted to start off with the Sankaku Complex article, Japanese vs. Western video game female character designs compared. Now, this is very sad to me because I play a lot of video games. Obviously, I live stream tons of new AAA titles on the channel. I play a lot of games in my off time. It is one of my favorite hobbies. And yeah, I mean, I play a lot of Japanese video games, I play a lot of Western video games, and I can tell the difference. I know that there's some people online who go, all the characters look the same, you don't know what you're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about, because Western video game female characters were once extremely pretty. They looked like bombshells, they looked just generally feminine and attractive, and unfortunately all of these female characters have gone down to like a 3 out of 10, maybe a 4 out of 10 if we're being generous, and it's a very rare occasion when we get extremely pretty characters. But if you look at Japanese video games, almost all of the females are beautiful and pretty. They're at least like 6 out of 10s. So it says, Japanese internet denizens recently discussed and compared Japanese and Western female character designs in video games, and on the left you've got the Japanese, on the right you've got Western, and they are vastly different. On the left, you can see you have Pyra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 2B, Alir from Fire Emblem Engage, Tifa, Sophie from Atelier Sophie, Marie Rose. I mean, all fantastic looking characters. And then on the right, on the Western side, things start to get a little muddy. You have the character from Returnal. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but that's Returnal. The Fable protagonist that has been blowing up. You've got Abby from Last of Us 2, Lifeline from Apex Legends, Aloy, Horizon. I mean, just awful looking characters. And again, there are still some Western female character designs that are not half bad, but they are very rare occurrences now. And after the above image surfaced showing Japanese game heroines and Western game heroines, Japanese internet commenters had at it, and they are brutal, saying things like, Western games lean too realistic, no taste. If only there was something more in the middle. I'd be happy if we had some kind of middle ground. I don't need every single character to be some blow-away beauty bombshell. I just want them to look half decent. I want them to look feminine. I want them to look ethereal. I just want them to look very pretty. They don't, again, need to be bombshells, but unfortunately it's like one way or another, and clearly I'm choosing the Japanese character designs almost every time over Western. They're also saying things like, rather, aren't the realistic ones making them uglier on purpose? This is something that we've clearly seen happening in Western video games. The developers are making the women ugly on purpose because it's like they have this mentality that you cannot be beautiful and strong at the same time. You either have to be ugly and strong and independent, or you're beautiful and you just don't have a lot going to you. You just don't have a lot of substance. So they make the characters ugly on purpose. Say it all together now. I'm happy to be born in Japan. Western games only get realistic looking women. Japanese games are a product of gross otaku delusions. I don't know about that. I definitely do not agree with that. Some Western game characters don't look all that realistic, but yes, there is this trend of realism going on, and realism just equates to mediocre looking characters. What's wrong with making beautiful women and men for fictional worlds? I say this all the time. We are talking about fictional characters here. They can be as beautiful as I want them to be. And I recently had to talk in a video about a game journalist over at The Gamer attacking people for using mods in something like Baldur's Gate 3 to make the women more attractive. They were furious. They were basically saying, we're not allowed to use mods to make characters more beautiful in our games, which of course is absurd. And on top of this, I did recently talk about a situation where Japanese netizens were repulsed by the Fable heroine's new look, and they were also roasting her. I know that she was technically part of that little collage, but I thought that I would show this off anyway. It says the notoriously hated Fable remake trailer has seemingly just now reached the eyes and ears of Japanese individuals. The Japanese users have shared similar sentiments from the previous trailer regarding its atrociously bad and out-of-place character design. Now, Fable has always had very different and like unique character designs, but I wouldn't say that they were all butt ugly like this character is. I mean, she is butt ugly. She's masculinized, and the sad part about it is we had found the actress that she is modeled after, and she's actually a very pretty individual in real life, but they completely masculinized her for this game. It says serving as another example of the video games industry being obliviously out of touch with fans and intent on destroying the medium with a biased political agenda, the Fable remake trailer earned a high amount of dislikes when it was released 2 months ago. As you can see, this is the official Xbox Game Showcase trailer. It's got 11k likes to 34k dislikes. And it is linked here, but it says Japanese consumers have now gotten wind of the trailer, and their comments were in agreement with most as they despised the character designs. Foreigners consider this to be beautiful? Yikes. If Link had this kind of face, I'd immediately throw my Switch out the window like a frisbee. I can only see the face of a bastard. This character is ugly. I just can't believe they would create this. Isn't this a man? It was hilarious because when this trailer was released, people thought it was a man. It's not a man, it's a girl. It's a woman. Unfortunately, they just decided to make her as ugly as possible. And it is sad to see this happen, right? Because I want to be able to enjoy any games, whether they're Japanese games or Western games, and I want attractive characters in them. But unfortunately, that is just not the case anymore. Again, it is a very rare occurrence when a Western game actually gives us attractive looking female characters. Not male characters, though. Male characters almost always look good. They definitely follow the trends with the men, whether it's, you know, beards or big muscles or kind personalities. They're always following trends when it comes to the males, but no, not the women. All of the women have to look ugly. They never listen to what consumers want with the male characters. The female characters. At this point, it's just a sad situation. I mean, I always recommend Japanese games anyway. I always say, Japanese entertainment is not filled with the political narratives Western entertainment is. You get those beautiful looking characters that you want, amazing gameplay. I mean, Japanese products are where it is at. But yeah, I mean, this is the newest situation. Not only are Japanese netizens destroying the Fable character, but they are also just destroying Western female character designs in general. And hey, I'm from the West, and I want to destroy them as well. These characters look awful, and I don't see this trend ending anytime soon. I mean, we can hope that it's going to end, of course, that Western games will kind of circle back around to making pretty characters. Only time will tell. But for now, they are getting absolutely destroyed, and the Japanese versus Western video game female character design debate has been, talked about by Japanese internet users. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.